Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this here playthrough of Timberborn. Oh, excuse me, goodness gracious, that was kind of ridiculous. But yeah, so here we are on our map. This is in the 1.0 genre of things. That's not the right word, but that's what I'm going to go with right now. And where we were at last time, we got a ton of stuff done last time. It was all kind of boringish stuff, but it was good. I got the centrifuge going. Dynamite is coming in. The thing I was most excited about was getting the observatory. Observatory means that all of these scientists' inventor huts, whatever they're called, are not particularly necessary, which is lovely because it helps with beavers being able to do work for us. Over here, this is the current situation that I am working on. Let's get this on at least single speed while I'm just here yammering. Um, so, um, I am working on getting bad water off the map. I know it don't look like bad water yet, but I'm working on getting bad water off the map. Okay. This isn't enough yet. Okay, so what I'm saying right now is this isn't enough. Like when I close these floodgates, which is what would happen during a bad tide when bad water would come in, even if I open up this here fill valve, which is a sluice, all the way. It's not enough. You can see that just not enough water is happening. So, or there's just not enough room for it to go. So, what we're gonna do is continue to blast this out and hopefully um, make more room over here so that and get the bad water off the map. So the one thing I'm gonna do right now is try to get another sluice in here. Fill valve, blah blah blah, fill valve. I just want to see what it takes. 5 planks, I'm good, and 5 metal blocks, I'm good. So I'm gonna go ahead and detonate that. It's gonna cause problems for me until I get the fill valve in. So let's get that up super high priority so that I don't, lose a ton of water off of the edge of the map, which is, what's happening right now. That's okay. I shouldn't have done it at nighttime. That was less than ideal, but it is what it is. I have 4 injured beavers, and I think I only have 2 medical beds. So, oh my goodness, and those medical beds are certainly popular. So let's put in another medical bed. I'm just gonna make this on uh, medical bed row is what I'm gonna have here. And get that in. And hopefully they will come on over here and get this sluice in. The other thing I would like to do is in my forever ending endeavor to get more room for the bad water, because I don't think that's going to be enough room either. I'm going to start placing some dynamite. And it looks like I can do the doubles right now. So I'm just going to start blasting this off that way. One thing I do have to remember to do is just increase the priority because this stuff is absolutely crucial. Great. So they got that sluice in, which is lovely. Lovely. I still think, though, that if I close this all the way and I open this all the way, how that is. Oh, that is surprisingly good enough. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys, I did it. I freaking did it. I did not know that's all it would take. But do you see? The bad water is off the side of the... I mean, it's not bad water, it's good water right now. But after I get this set, this is going to be clean. This is going to stay clean. I can't even believe that. This is not going to stay clean. So I'm going to have to work on containing this. That's not going to stay clean. Which is a bummer, but I do have it just kind of I can go like so that is less problematic, and this is just looking amazing. I am very pleased with this situation. Um, so there we go. I'm obviously going to have to start working on the automation. That is terrifying, as my good friend RCE would say. Wouldn't it be so cool if I was like good friends with RCE? Oh my goodness gracious, that would just like make my whole day. Anyways, all right, so we've got water coming back in. I can't believe that I just got the bad water off the side of the map. I need to take a minute and just really stoked for myself. I really didn't think that it was gonna be that easy. Now, maybe we should look into this automation thing. A lever sends a manually controlled signal. A great first step towards automating. Simple, logical operations on it. Don't know what I need. Sends a manually controlled signal. Performs simple logical operation on its input signals. I think I want this contamination sensor because I can put like a contamination sensor like here. I don't know if that's reachable. But if I put a contamination sensor here, then when it senses contamination, I'm gonna do it. Measurements. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, and then like, do I put like this next to it? No. Manually controlled. Perform simple logical operations on its input signal. Okay. Water contamination. I don't really understand. Then I want play like next door to it. I really don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put a pause on the relay. Oh my golly gosh. Let's go ahead and increase that and it. It's not silly. Everything's great. I don't really know what I'm doing though. So I'm gonna just back away from that, let them build it, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay. We can go ahead and pause the forester. Forester isn't doing anything. This lumberjack here is sat on their bottoms, not doing anything, so they can get some different jobs happening. And I am not entirely sure what next step is. I think my next step might be more water. Now that we kind of, well, I guess maybe. Fine. I need some more metal block storage. I can do that while I'm around here. This is sat on their butt because our plank storage is now full. So, good. I mean, I can turn the gear workshop back on. And what are metal blocks stored in? That is, they are stored in piles. So where can I put some metal block storage? I am going to connect that path there. Nice little cut throughs and metal block storage. So the smelter smelts and they can come out here, and I don't think I can go on top of a pile. I don't think we can put piles on top of piles, right? I can, however, put it there. Let's remove these berries. Got berries there, no big deal. Ever, so that's fine. So we'll get that going. I think I want another water tank, to be honest with you. Maybe it's time. No, that's 600. Yet. I'm so sorry. I'm like really shocked that uh this got done, and so I'm like really okay. Measurement measures water contamination below its arm. Oh, the measurement is 0%. If the measurement is, oh, it's not completely built. No, let me keep the relay pause then, because I don't know. What I would like this to do is like when this contamination gets above 5%, slam the floodgates, open the sluices, and we are going to see if this even comes close to working. I have no idea what I'm doing. But more water would be beneficial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a dam here. I think. I think that's the right choice. So how do I want it there? You know what I'm going to do is rather than kind of I dynamite that. Can't reach, so that was definitely a little silly. Well, here, you know what? This is very roundabout. I cannot wait to get whatchamacallit, zip lines. Oh, that's gonna be epic, right? Um, then they can come up. Staircase, up, over. I can my dynamite. Here it is. Um, well, I'll just go that way. I think that's only 2 blocks high, so if yep, that's what I want to do. Great. Right? Let's just get this going. I don't worry about it too much. Drought is approaching. Um, you know what though? Hmm. I really am getting a little bit concerned about water. I'm not entirely sure where that concern is coming from, but since it's my concern, I am going to. So what we're gonna do right? Bigger these paths a wee little bit. That yeah, I understand. You are tank, high priority, store water, and there you go. Okay, so that's good. Good. Let's see how we're doing over here some more. Okay. Off. If the contamination is greater than 5%, then it's off. I don't know what that means. On if input is off. Oh, automate? Oh, ho, ho! I might not have needed that relay. Okay. Wait, wait. Okay. Target height is 0. Okay. I actually am going to write this down. Don't even laugh at me. So, off is clean water. On equals dirty water. So, off, the target height is 0. On, the target height is unlimited. Synchronized with the contamination sensor. Hey, okay. I don't know about this relay. I'm gonna leave it. Now let's see if I can automate these floodgates. Oh, okay, okay. Automate with the contamination center. So again, off is clean water. So if it's off, the height is 0. If it's on, the height is 1. It is synchronized. The drought has happened. It is an 8-day drought. I might not survive this. First thing I'm going to do is pause some of these water pumps. And, oh, we did get more water in, which is great. I might not survive an 8-day drought. I don't know if I have enough water. But that's okay. That's okay. It's not going to be like a full-fledged incident. I'm not going to like die, I'm pretty sure. But I just have to be a little careful. No new beavers. Stay hanging out like this, and centrifuge running. No, I don't have any bad water, and dynamites. That'd be nice to automate as well. Okay, let's see. Should be making all kinds of science. So funny that you can automate. They're all the way over there. So during a tide, you can change. It does. I don't know. I don't know what that means at all. I really don't. I don't know. But I think I have something automated, which is very, very nice. All right. Let's see what else I can be doing. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Where are we hurting? We need some more grilled potatoes. All right, we'll get you on those grilled potatoes. This guy here can find a different job. I'm gonna just open up one of those so that we don't have that, and we've got haulers, and we can get more scavenging done because we have 0. Okay, okay, there we go. That was my bad situation. All right, now again over here, I was talking about building dam so that this situation doesn't happen again. Obviously, it did happen, which is those and good and 5 more days on the drought, 550 water. Not the best, not ideal, as again, My friend. I wish he was my friend. I think our sea is super cool. Okay. Look at them go, man. That is great. But we need this. How in the world is that too far from a district center? They just like come and do it from on top? Come on. You're kidding. You're kidding me. What the heck? Um, that is somewhat. Sometimes you gotta do stupid things, eh? Sometimes you gotta do things. Priority. Hey then. Take that. A stupid long way about going things. Oh, too far from a district center. That is insane to me. There we go. What a pain in the butt. Okay. Nothing new and nothing exciting happening. 422 water, 3 days left. I do have 60 bad water. I could. Oh, my, extra. Oh my goodness, I never finished building the tile that I wanted to build. Ideal. None of this is ideal, right? The other thing I really need to work on is their happiness. I've been really dealing with this. You know, I'm in cycle 10 and they are not super happy. So I think that that's another thing that I'm going to be working on here. Happiness in a minute. And there we go. Metal blocks coming on. Oh, that looks great. That looks great. Everything's looking really good. All right, let's come back over here and finish what I was doing, which was this. And I think I'm just gonna build a bunch of dam. And I'll pop a levee in there. And at least for right now, that's what I'm gonna do. Probably should be sluices at some point. Close and base it off of this. But for right now, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I have a way across. Fantastic. Okay, so that is happening. Chestnuts are in. Let's get a gatherer gathering some chestnuts for us. Grilled potato storage is full, which is interesting. A lot. Okay, let's get some lumberjacks lumberjacking. For logs, my log situation is lame. Let's pause. Planker. Good, 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 good. Less than a day. Let's pump as much out of this as we can to get ready for when the water comes back. And 2000 signs. All right, let's start thinking about well-being because let's get them living longer. Their wet fur is dicey. I only have like 2 showers, I think, so that's less than ideal. But aw, I got a little achievement. And this is working just fine. Water comes in, floodgates open, and water comes on through. Got no splashing or anything. Water everywhere. All the drops to drink. That is looking great. Now that this is going on again, we can unpause our bad water jobs, is what I'm going to call them. Bad water jobs? Is that a thing? Um, and I'm going to need more. Okay. Let's see. What else can I do to make their lives better? Again, one of the things that they do not have is wet fur. So what I was thinking about doing was busting. Oh, I'm thinking too hard. I'm thinking too hard. What I'm thinking actually right now is what if I'm going into this automation thing? If I build a weather station, okay. Oh, it needs sparkly planks. I don't have a sparkly planker. Okay. That is going to be my next situation then, is to get a sparkly planker. And I should zip line. I think the reason I should zip line is because it would be nice to have industrial up here and get this out of this situation. I could even move this, to be fully honest with you. There's all this room up here. I've got bad water sources. I've got this thing going on over here. I think that it might make some sense to move industrial up here. It just gives me so much more room for storage. Like, I don't have a whole ton of storage. It would open up room over here for storage. I would like some greening as well. Greening of the map always makes me very, very happy. Oh my goodness, I am just so overwhelmed right now. There's just so many options and I can do that I'm feeling a little stuck. A little stuck, huh? Let's see. Sparkly plank and automation. Or sparkly plank and fabulous, right? Like I can do a whole bunch of zip lines. I'm gonna zip line up to there. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be pricey. Logs, planks, metal. Planks, metal for the station. 700. Yeah, let's see. All right. So the thing is, like I like to say, I don't even know if like this makes a lot of sense to people when I say this, but you have to get there on your feet first. And so what that means is Have to get up there. They're going for a walk. Yes, indeed, Reno. They are going to be going walks here, and then got that like geothermal. Let's start putting in some paths. Try to make it like not 1,000% stupid. It's gonna be stupid. Oh, I can't. Yes, 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 yes! Epic. What I learned in some of my like last couple of playthroughs is have to think big. Have to like not like be afraid of big projects because your beavers will do what you want them to do, which is great, right? Like it's great. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this. I'm just kind of looking to see. Don't have enough water. Productivity is so low. I need more. Extract is full. Pause some of these things here. Hopefully get my water. My water is really, really bad. Need water. I mean, I understand I'm in the temperate cycle, but I need a better water situation. God. God. I need to make a mega. I need yeah. So how? And this is like me not being amazing at this game. That I'm struggling so hard. I've got like so many things in my head, and I'm not doing a great job at things, and I'm embarrassed. I should be embarrassed. I mean, it's like, come on. Okay. This was the whole point, was that I got up here so that I could zipline things. So, let's put in a zipline. let's actually like do what I said I was gonna do before I got horribly distracted. Um, yeah. Let's put a zipline down there, and let's put a zipline. I'm gonna just set it back a little bit. Okay. Now they will build that for me as I want. Over here. Excellence. I want to cut all this down, right? Like so just so you kind of like have an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to fill all of this up with water. I want that can leak out on the bottom. That is the game plan. I just need to figure things out. Let's see. I got a really nice email from a student. Let me share that. It was a challenging semester for me. I think I've mentioned that previously, especially at the end of the semester. Things got very tricky and complicated, and it was not my favorite semester. I will be fully honest. It was just a challenging semester for many different reasons. And it was just nice. I just got a very nice email from a student thanking me for all the hard work that I put in this semester. That is very much appreciated. Still finishing up grades. I did a whole bunch of grading this morning, and then I decided to take a break. So here I am. All right, let's see how things are going. Great. We've got things happening up there with that, and that is going to help things dramatically. Now we've got this down here. Now I have to get them connected. So that means I'm going to need a pylon. Trying. Okay, you need. Oh, okay, fine. I will unlock it just so that goes away. What I'm doing is focusing on the color. Aha. There we go. So now I can hook this to here, to here, to here. Now they just have to build it. Now, of course, they are not going to be able to reach this because it is too far. So, let's see. Man, these paths, they're just terrible. And just, I know that they're terrible too, okay? That will allow them. No, yes, from the top. And then I can actually do something with this geothermal thing. That'll get me some power. How much power will it get me? 100. Let's do it. Okay. Well, there you have it. Things are happening-ish. Well, my well-being is real bad. Let's do a little bit of well-being here. I've got like in the last like 5 minutes here. They're hungry and thirsty because they're wandering all over the entire map. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. I can pop in a few more things and some fun, some aesthetics. Everyone's got a roof, but not everyone's got a shrub. Yeah. These guys over here, they don't have shrubs. It's very sad. A drought is approaching. That's okay. Let's put in some more shrubs. Decoration. For you and a shrub. That'll get my shrubbery well-being up. On a bulletin pole. Let's. Sure, that looks good. Those two houses are covered with the bulletin pole. Let's. I know beaver statues do a lot too. You know what? Isn't there like a bigger one? 1,000. Look at that. There we go. That should help well-being a lot. He's not really facing a very interesting way, but that, oh, I can't do it. Let's delete him and let's make him, I don't know, face out over into the river. This way. I don't know. Let's put that back up. Monument, farmers monument. Let's make him facing the farmers. Put him there so he's like facing like the farmer ish. All right, how are zip lines going? Okay, well, we've got this zipline station in. We are waiting for, say, I have no planks, and you want to know why I have no planks? Because, you know, for some reason, I decided to shut it off. I decided to shut off the plankers. Why? Why did I shut the plankers off? No, it was clear. I shut it off for a reason. All right, let's see. My water situation is still not ideal. About to go into a drought. I got a little bit more water over here. I'm gonna pop in a. I'm tempted by the large water pump. Not science anymore. I and prioritize and prioritize. Go. Drought has begun. Oh, ho, 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 zip line. Zip line and sinker. Oh, it's probably because I'm out of planks. Yeah, I really, not do amazing, for this, thing. Now, the nice thing is up here, um, I can make it so that this has permanent flow. That is going to be the game plan. Put a cap on these. I'm pretty sure the cap's on these things. Uh, power? Power. No. Water. Dome. Did I mess this up again? Seals can be opened or closed at will. That's not the same as the iron teeth. I think the iron teeth have it where, like, even during a drought, it does its thing. Planks are coming in. Good, because we do have power when the wind blows. Power when it doesn't blow. All right. I'm gonna pause one of these scavengers because I am. That would be nice. Let's see about some automation up here, okay? So let's go back into the automation. And where's the one resource? Sends a signal based on the stock level of a specified good. Oh, it needs paper. I don't have paper. I'm cutting logs down. Oh no, log storage, don't you? Oh man, this is bad. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is bad. The reason this is bad is because if I eventually flood this whole thing, so this is underwater, I'm going to have that be underwater, and that would be silly. So I'm going to put it up here eventually. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do eventually. So, you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start dynamiting. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, I've got way too many ideas. Let's give some more log storage because that's what we need right now. We have too many logs. Okay, we run out of water. Yeah, 4 more days. Okay, I'm gonna have to um polish this. That water out. There. This at a low level from the dam. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. 3 days, 600 water. I need this better. I need another pile for logs because that's what the holdup is right now over here. So that's gonna go in a. I would like an underground pile. 1,000 science. Okay, the zip line is zipping. Fantastic. All right. Oh, I'm so stoked. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Question is, start building some stuff. I want to do this. I have been talking for a very long time. Okay, I understand that. And yeah, I guess this is a good time for the end of episode. Oh man, let's see if we can get some logs going in here in my farmer's monument because it would be nice to have uh it would be nice to have a well-being boost at the end of the episode. That would be nice. I've got everybody up with shrubs, lanterns, and bulletin poles. They're enjoying the rooftop terrace and the campfire. Some more showers, more contemplation spots, but that will help dramatically. The other thing is food sources. I think I can get better food sources on the go. Now that I have the zip line thing happening, that'll be really good. I've got that geothermal vent that's gonna help me out with some power as well. I'm gonna move things around. I need to get like paper and blah blah blah. Maybe that's actually paper and sparkly planks up here would be really good. What do you need for paper? Yeah, let's do it. Get a paper mill. I think that what I'm going to end up doing is, at least right now, I think at least right now I'm just gonna stairs over and stairs up. Um, that I don't like that actually. I don't like that. I don't like that. The water has returned, which is. I kind of want to have like the buildings and then the storage. I'm gonna just have to uh, power shaft over. So paper on one side of the road and paper storage. What is paper stored in? Oh goodness, I need this on pause. Get your butt in gear. And all right. Yeah, 17 is a. Oh, there it is. There it is. They all went to sleep. They all woke up. Why why aren't they even happier? Oh my god, they are, and it didn't do much of anything. Well, there you have it, my friends. Kind of lame. Let me get my screenshot for this upload. There is my farmer's monument. Very happy, very exciting. Let's get this guy on some chestnuts. And yeah, okay, so progress has been made, right? Like I have the bad water situation going off the side of the map, which is great. I have started zip lines, which is great. I'm gonna start moving my industrial complex over here so that I have more room over here for food and whatnot. I know that it does not seem like I am, but I am starting on a mega dam here very, very, very shortly. It's going actually very well. Aside from my water situation, which I am very much less than excited about. This water situation is just not the best. I need to get that large water pump pumping from the right place to get large water storage and some large tanks on the go because right now this is just not completely ideal. But that is okay. I've got dynamite and extract and scrap metal and starting on automation of some variety. Theoretically, I've done some automation. Um, I wanted to get automation going on over here so that like when my scrap metal falls to like 100 or something, it like turns these jobs on. I don't actually know if I can do that, but it's just gonna, take some time waiting on materials, waiting on the beavers to come on up here. Just, there we go. There we go. There's my new well-being score of 20. See, I told you that it would be good. I told you that Farmer's Monument would make things better. Um, but yeah, definitely still really micromanagey, not automated, but good things are happening. Slowly but surely, good things are um, happening, moving and grooving, as I like to say. All right, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you have a good day. I hope that you get an email from someone saying, hey, thank you for what you do, because that is always a very nice thing to receive. And so I'm very thankful that my students have. All right, I'm going to go and continue grading so that I can grading because that is like my life and I would really, really like to be done grading so that I can start to enjoy my summer. But I'm not quite there yet. I will get there. I'm a path. That all in and going. More zip lines are to come. That absolutely is going to be a necessity. Uh, yeah, I kind of can't. I've only had one bad tide. Like, can we talk about this for a second? Cycle 12, I've only had one bad tide. That lasted a day. So I've been very, very lucky in this playthrough, which is very nice. I can't complain. I need to do. I need to automate these. Um, I want to get the one that's like based on the weather. Sparkly planks is going to be the next thing. Paper and sparkly planks so that I can do my automation here based on the weather. That's going to be super cool. All right, guys, thanks again for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And yeah, I will. Um, let me channel some of my favorite influencers. One of my favorite YouTubers always says he calls his followers gorgeous donuts, and he's from the UK, so he's got an accent. So I will say, based on him, all you gorgeous donuts, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.